springtime's here, and we went to Holmes Brewing, and we got some amazing IPAs. And now Trevor's out for blood.
Got a taste for it now.
Yeah, looking for the best dry hopped IPAs,
Yep.
and we got some to try. So we're gonna do a double dry hopped IPA episode. Double dry hopped IPA episode. Today we're starting it out with someone that's not in Michigan, but I couldn't pass it up when I saw it.
One of your favorite breweries.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Goose Island's Guava Squad, double dry hopped IPA with natural guava flavor. 6% alcohol, 30 IBUs. That's actually kind of low for a double dry hop.
That's good.
Yeah, you got to boil the hops for the bitterness to come through. Whereas dry hopped IPAs, they add them typically during fermentation or at the very last, maybe 15, 10, 5 minutes. So it gets all the hop aromas and flavor, but none of that bitter oil after it's been broken down. So that's why
That's what I don't like about an IPA.
Yeah, same. Yep. That's what Trevor and I like about IPA is a good dry hop to it. So it's not so... It's just more floral, aromatic, and you get that hop flavor without that huge kind of tingle down your throat from the hop oil. So, starting it off with this one, a little info for you. I went off for it. That wasn't even planned.
Dropped it like it was hot.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the guava.
Me too.
I love me some guava.
6%.
Guava Squad.
Double dry hopped IPA with guava.
That's good. That's real good.
That tastes like citrus gum.
Yeah, not bitter like really at all. There's a little bit of bitterness,
Mm-hmm.
but not much.
Yeah, just a little tingle.
And you definitely taste the guava.
Yeah, they
Like
didn't.
it's there.
They didn't skimp out
Mm-mm.
on it at all, and it says natural flavor too.
Yeah,
It wasn't no artificial. Wow, yeah, that's super good. Super light, easy drinker for
yeah.
it to be labeled as an IPA. That's wild. Double dry hopped, I get a super citrusy, tropical hop flavor to it. I've never had guava by itself, so I don't know if.
Well, I guess I've never just had a guava, but like
it just
I've
ties
had
in.
other things, and you can definitely pick out like guava flavor. But
True. I don't even know if I should say it. I don't want to be sexist, but girls that like IPAs, I mean, that's kind of right up your alley.
well,
And guys, hey, guys can drink. I got nothing.
Guys can be fruity too.
Yeah, guys like fruit too.
easy drinking.
2-3 sips. Yeah, we've almost slugged this can down. So
There's really no bitterness, like especially after the first drink, like it kind of gets you a little bit, but after that,
And
not
it's just-
much at all.
and it's just a little tingle.
Yeah,
It's not like a super resiny, oily hop flavor, but you can feel the tingle of the dry hop.
it's light.
Super light. I'm glad we started with this.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, that one you just want to keep drinking.
Yeah. Summer crusher,
Yeah,
for sure.
especially after this hot day.
Yeah. We're going to start rating them 1 to 5 instead of 1 to 10. There's just so much space in between. It kind of gets confusing. This is going to be hit with like a 4.1. I mean, I really like it.
Yeah,
I think that it is a little too fruity for me because I think the guava flavor is overpowering the hops, and I actually kind of was hoping for a little bit more hops. And I mean that's awesome that you added so much that the juice you added to it, the fruit, overpowered the hops. That's never the case, and that beer does it.
and you could tell that the hops were a good like citrusy hop.
Yeah,
And that baseline IPA either way was very good. As far as summertime beer, it's pretty up there. I would definitely grab an 18-pack.
I would too if they made it. Yeah,
Maybe a little heavy, but I'll come up with a 4-4.
4.4. I know that's because it surprised
It's
me.
really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Goose Island, that's dope.
And like the guava was like there's no doubt in your mind.
Right, there's no looking for
Blind
it.
taste test, you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the one with guava. Second beer, Mosaic Dank Juice, double dry hopped IPA with strictly Mosaic hops by Oddside in Grand Haven, Michigan. They do like 7 or 8 variants of dank juice.
Yeah.
Apricot,
I've seen the dank juice before for sure.
mango, double dank, dank junior, But I was trying to like keep down on the fruit and just get,
Yeah.
just a dank juice with Mosaic hops. I thought that was perfect. Does a stout have less carbonation than an IPA or a lager would have? I mean, that's a good question. I don't know the answer to that
I don't know.
but it's a good question to ask.
Do you want me to look it up?
Sure, yeah, if you want. Double dry hopped exclusively with Mosaic hops to create a slightly hazy beer rich in tropical, juicy notes and aromas. So that sounds dang perfect.
Getting tropical again.
Yeah, 6.5%, double dry hopped with Mosaic hops, dank juice by outside.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
No bitterness whatsoever.
And what I like about it is that it actually has that still juicy tropical flavor that had, but there's no juice added to it. It's just strictly that citrusy, tropical flavored hop.
It's like a tropical hop.
God.
That is extremely good.
Yeah. What I like about dry hopped IPAs is that it doesn't give you that burn, that resiny, heavy burn. But at the end, you get this sharp, fresh hop flavor. And if you have never been sat down and told, hey, here's the difference between an American IPA and here's a dry hopped IPA. And until you sit there and try it out, you will never know what I mean when I say it is a sharp, bright hop flavor. Until you, and then even when I was brewing, like it smells like the hops before you throw them into the boil.
Yes, very aromatic.
Once you open up that package of hop pellets and you smell it, that's what this tastes like. I mean, I love it.
It's very good.
Holmes Brewing did their IPAs are way dry hopped, more than this even, because I remember it was like tingle. There was a lot of dry hopping going on, but it still tasted amazing.
I
So
can tell that there was a lot of dry hopping
yeah,
going on in there.
a lot of dry hopping going on back here. Huh? On that note, I would love to thank Alan Williams, manager at Holmes Brewing,
And everybody at home.
and everybody, yeah, for being so courteous and helpful and hospitable. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Yes.
They were showing much hospitality.
to Trevor and I, we went there. Both got a flight. Both got their smoothie.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, it's great. The only problem is they didn't have a lot of to-go beers, so we did not bring any back with us. But we are going again very quickly. So just shout out to Holmes Brewing.
If you haven't checked it out, check it out. They might have had like 6-7 beers, but they were all just bangers.
Yeah, they were a
They were
little
all
low on
super
inventory.
good.
So, and I can see why.
IPAs have a higher carbonation than stouts in order to help carry the hop aromas up out of the glass into your waiting nose.
So, like
The stout-
aerating itself.
The stout, however, depends on lower levels of carbonation to help achieve the smoother, velvety mouthfeel.
And this actually is hazy. Actually, the dry hopping process does leave the beer hazy.
Yeah.
And even that Guava Squad was pretty hazy as well. What is it? Residual like plant material from it dry hopping leaves it that hazy. Yeah.
That or didn't get like boiled off.
And right, yeah, and the boil probably gets rid of all that unwanted like proteins and stuff that's in there. So yeah, that's why dry hop beers are kind of hazier. And most hazy IPAs or New England style IPAs are dry hopped, which gives it that juicy flavor and that haze as well. So
yeah, because I'm telling you, I get like a grapefruity, like kind of peachy.
I was gonna say grapefruit and apricot.
Well,
That's right there.
Yeah.
They're cousins, I think.
Right.
Peachy, apricot-y,
Yeah.
grapefruit, citrusy flavor. I mean, it's and it's still actually pretty easy drinking.
It's pretty much if you mashed all the citrus fruits together and squeezed it, made a juice.
This would be it.
Kind of.
It's hard not to chug these back because they're just actually really refreshing.
Yes.
6.5%, it's not super high, but for a double dry hopped.
But it's something
beer.
that you want to drink a lot of. That one, as soon as you drink it, had a bitterness to it, and then like resided. This one is kind of building up a little bit of it.
And
Bitterness.
I think that this one was actually a little bit more sweet. Now the Guava Squad, I think it was sweeter, and this is actually a little bit drier from the amount of the more hops that they used in it. For a double dry hopped IPA, I have to give this like a 4.6. I mean, it's right up there. I love it a lot. I'm really surprised.
I'll tie him.
Yeah. Because they are different, but they're both very
Yeah.
good quality.
I will tell you.
Yeah, I like that. It tastes like a New England IPA, but it's not as heavy as one. We have Laughing at Tyrants by Rake Beer Project in Muskegon, Michigan. A raw, double dry hopped IPA with pineapple, 6.4%. Mm-hmm. And can conditioned.
It's hazy for sure.
It is hazy, yeah. That's a good sign, though. And even the beer that we didn't blow CO2 through the beer to bottle it. You do your priming sugar. And so after you separate, you pour fermentable sugar, a little bit, a very measured, a very measured amount. Pour it in with your after your post fermentation, you add a little bit of priming sugar and then bottle it, so the yeast still have a little bit to feed off of, and the yeast will eat all that sugar, eat it, poop, fart, die, and gives off CO2, and that is what the carbonation for a bottle or a can primed.
We all learned something today.
This is a good episode. We got a lot of freaking knowledge going on.
Right. You can't
see
see the
light.
block of light.
Right, yeah. I can't. Yes.
So I would say you can't see through it.
Wow. Oh, I can see through that, Mog.
Yeah.
6.3% double dry hop IPA with pineapple from Rake Beer Project. Not too bad. It isn't sour.
Very good. It's got a little sour taste to it.
It
But
does.
I think that's the pineapple.
Yeah.
But it's not like you're not like, oh, that's pineapple.
Yeah.
But it's got like a tartness and not really a sour tartness.
Yeah. And actually, I don't hate it.
No, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. And I don't even know if it's supposed to have that kind of sour tartness to it. Little zing to
so
it.
is pineapple.
But dry hopping, has that kind of
Right. Oh, you can
fresh, bitter kind of flavor. So it's
a very citrusy hop taste to it. I mean, you can definitely get that flavor out of it.
Definitely. Again, easy drinking,
Mhm.
nice, light.
Not very bitter.
Yeah, good moderate haze to it. No, well, nose is actually kind of sour tart.
Yeah.
Off the get, it's pineapple.
Yeah.
It's pineapple.
But not like super smack your face, like
not a sweet like pineapple juice.
you're
no,
eating a pineapple. No.
right. It's just a subtle hint of it. Then you come into those citrusy dry hop flavor. I mean, yeah. And again, it's easy drinking, and then kind of at the back, I get
There's
that
like just
tartness.
a slight pineapple to it, but it's good.
No, I'm saying I get that tartness
Yeah.
without the separate
It's
from
dry.
the pineapple flavor.
Like in your mouth.
Yeah,
I felt like
it is.
the odd side almost coated my mouth,
Yeah,
and this one is
compared
like
to this,
sucks my mouth dry. I was thinking 3.5.
I'll hit it with the 3.7. Yeah. Fourth beer, Shorts Brewing Psychedelic Catgrass, triple dry hopped American IPA.
It's definitely psychedelic.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one there.
You can smell like a malty
Yeah,
like IPA.
and see that's kind of what I don't like is like the higher caramel or crystal malt that they add to these American IPA styles. I don't like that. I like a nice light, crisp IPAs, but I don't know. We'll try it out. I mean, triple dry hopped. I couldn't pass that up for the dry
Is that
hop.
even legal?
I don't think so, but just don't tell anyone you saw it.
Shout out Shorts.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's actually really not that bad.
It's definitely more bitter.
It is. Yep. And there's more of that caramel malt flavor.
Yeah, it's like on the back end.
Uh-huh.
It almost tastes like a green tea, almost.
Oh, okay.
Like I get that kind of flavor, like on the end of it. It's like hoppy at the beginning, and then like almost like green tea, like the Arizona.
Oh my gosh,
Green tea
you're
returns.
right. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's got a weird finish to it, but I can tell it's been dry hopped. An American IPA, which has that caramel malt, the higher roasted caramel malt, and then the those boil hops in there, and then they dry hopped it quite a bit. And for a rich,
So they boil hop it.
They did, I'm assuming, to get that American
okay.
style IPA.
So
Yeah.
they made a American style IPA and then double dry hopped it pretty much.
Triple.
Oh.
Because they still triple dry hopped it.
Oh.
So they dry hopped it at 3 different stages.
I feel like this would be like a standard IPA.
Yeah. I guess it has more citrus notes in an American IPA that I've had.
Them ones were all super citrusy and like
Yeah.
colorful, I guess, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bright IPAs.
And unfortunately, I think that caramel malt balances it out, and it's hard to
Yeah.
pick those flavors. If this was a lighter beer, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give it like a 3.5. I'm not really a big fan, and I won't buy it again. But I'm glad we tried it today.
Right. Go with 3-4.
3-4. I do get some tropical flavors from the dry hopping out of this, but at the same time, it is just a base American IPA style
They're not
beer.
they don't scream out
Right.
like them ones.
I want to slug it back and get it over with. We have Brewery Vivant's The New Now, a clean and vibrant double IPA. 8% double dry hopped double IPA. 8%. 8%.
So what does that mean?
So it's a double IPA, and that just means
That it's brewed as a double IPA.
yep, and then double dry hopped. 8% double IPA, double dry hopped. Brewery Vivant.
Surprisingly not bitter.
Right, but it's big.
Yeah. Not as citrusy.
Honestly, for a double IPA, 8%, it drinks like a hazy IPA. Whereas it is a
Yeah.
big mouthfeel. It's not a big caramel flavor. It's not very heavy,
No.
but it does have that slight fruit kind of hop flavor. It's not very
Citrusy hop flavor.
yeah, it's not huge like the other ones were because they were only 6% lighter malt build. This is a double IPA. It's actually lighter than the Psychedelic Catgrass, which I like a lot more because the
Mhm.
caramel doesn't come out of it. They used a lot more of a lighter malt to get the alcohol up there. And it doesn't really drink heavy, but I can tell that it is heavy.
It doesn't make you want to drink a whole bunch.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think it's light enough to where I can feel that alcohol. 1/3 to 2/3 kind of dry hop flavor. Yeah, the bitterness kind of actually comes through at like a 50%, more than the dry hop flavor.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, just a nice light, sweet alcohol flavor. I haven't seen a double IPA double dry hop, so
It surprised me. I thought it was going to be way more bitter.
me too. And I'm glad
And-
it's not.
Yes, 100%.
I'll go off and say for a double IPA, double dry hopped, I was surprised that it wasn't as caramely, wasn't as resiny as a double IPA like that you would expect from a double IPA, but maybe a 3.9.
I was thinking 3.6.
Really? And it's probably the best double IPA that I've had. Honestly.
100% agree with you.
Okay.
That is the best double IPA I've ever had.
Cool. Hey. It's not bad. It is not bad.
No.
Okay.
Where you at with it?
What do we got? Triple dry hopped psychedelic catgrass. Just a normal American IPA. I didn't get that triple hop flavor. Laughing at Tyrants by Rake Beer Project. Very light. I didn't get a lot of dry hop flavor. I got that kind of tartness from the pineapple and that tartness from the raw. Brewery Vivant for a double IPA, cleanest, crispest, easiest drinking double IPA with a really good citrus dry hop flavor that I've ever had. I mean, double IPA, that's it right there. Guava Squad, super light, easy drinking, but it had that guava sweetness to it, whereas I wanted that double dry hopped flavor to come through, but that is still an amazing flavor. Very surprised by Goose Island on that one. Odd side. You gotta give it to them. Odd side. Double dry hop flavor. I mean, aromatic, citrusy, tropical hop flavor. Light, easy drinking.
I feel like the last 2 episodes, Outside has really surprised us. And
For real? Yeah.
And shout out Outside. Keep them coming. The Psychedelic cat juice.
Awesome.
What I thought I was going to like about it, I didn't like about it. So,
not so much on the triple dry hop, more on the American IPA.
yeah. If you're not searching for like that double IPA bitterness, that is it right there. Like, that's what you want.
For a high alcohol IPA, that's
Right.
the best tasting.
Yeah.
one, for sure.
Hands down. Rake, that was pretty good on that.
Yeah.
The pineapple came through. Outside, super surprised. And they're bringing in a close second again. Sitting side by side, I'm going to go with the Goose Island. And don't get me wrong, the Outside was super, super good.
Yeah.
But the drinkability of the Goose Island took over for this one.
That takes into effect.
As
It
which
does.
it did for the last one.
Yeah. Trevor's not a big IPA guy, so we got some IPA episodes coming up. Double dry hop, that's kind of our favorite
Yeah, that being said,
style.
I liked every beer that we had tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
For
And
not
all
being
different.
an IPA fan.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Double dry hopped episode. Got a few more IPA episodes. We're gonna start lighting it up with some wheats. We got some lagers coming up. Seltzers, that's way down midsummer, but
Yeah.
we'll talk about it then. When it starts to get too hot, we gotta hit it with the
We'll get
seltzers. Yeah, we'll get
You
there.
gotta keep hydrated.
Right. All right. Well, yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you have any recommendations, please comment, like, subscribe, all that good noise, and then we'll see you next time. Trevor said he doesn't like a lot of IPAs, so what we're doing is trying out some IPAs and some different IPA styles to see what we like. Today we're starting off with double dry hopped IPAs, and we'll see what we got.
I'm excited.
That was it right there.
That was 6 ums.
Are you serious? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Was that one weird?
I feel like you said a lot.
I'll do one more real quick, and then we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll get it up. Get going. Oh my god!
With that.
Okay. Yeah, we're going downhill.
Yeah.
All right, dark beer season's out of the way. Dude, okay, we got it. I'm over it, dude.
What the hell are you doing with that?
Oh, I'm cool. I'm cooling off, dude. I'm sweating like I'm
beer? Don't
nervous.
do it with the beer you drink. There's ice packs in there.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you're
I
right.
tell you.
Oh man,
Now it's gonna be all salty.
I don't know what part's worse.
Right.
Oh, mama. Jesus, take the wheel. No, I like. Now, don't you start doing it. Anyways.
Burn it up.
Woo, got that rosacea. Mama had her wine. That's getting cut.
No, it's not.
Oh shoot, we should have done this one before the one before this one. We should have done this one,
Cut.
which is after, before this one, which came after the goose.